Yo, welcome to today's video. We are going to be responding to some new cards, new core set called Infinite Forbidden. So apparently they're doing a little throwback here. We obviously see Exodia on this cover card, but yeah, we're going to go ahead and read through them together. I haven't read any of them except for this one. So we're going to go ahead and read. And also I am dog sitting this weekend. So if you're not going to subscribe for me, subscribe for the dog. His name's Max. Hopefully, he makes another appearance. Max, look over here. Over here. Yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and react to these. Gotta put Max down. Sorry, pal. Alright. Starting off, we have the Phantom God Exodia Incarnate. This is a level 10 Dark Spellcaster Fusion. Requires 5 Forbidden 1 monsters. Okay, yeah, so like instead of winning with your Exodia pieces, you can fusion summon this guy. That's cool. Anyway, unless there's new Forbidden 1 monsters coming out. Let's see, number 1, this card on the field cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Cool. Once per turn, if this card battles, during damage calc, it gains attack equal to your current life points. Okay. Once per turn, when a spell trap or effect is activated, you can negate the activation. Okay, once per turn during the end phase, you can set one Exodia spell trap or obliterate directly from your deck. Gonna have to read those. And then number 5, once per turn during your standby phase, you lose 1,000 life. Yeah, this card is pretty terrible. Unless there's like an easy way to summon it. Like, I don't know what these Exodia spell traps are. Maybe it's like a fusion spell to send 5 Forbidden 1 monsters from deck, like a branded fusion for this guy. But even then, like, what? Okay. But in general, it's cool that there's like Exodia cards. There's new Exodia cards, Exodia support. The artwork is pretty sweet. So let's go ahead. Before I pass judgment, I'm going to want to read what the hell these new spell and trap cards are. But in terms of the other effects, it's like, okay, it's a spell trap omni negate, yeah, sure. But like, you can, like, if you attack into something, someone could like droplet send a monster, and then this guy just has 0 attack and kills himself, and it's over. Like, okay, we'll see. Next one, the caveman that awoke after a millennium. That is a long name. He's holding Millennium Shield, so we have a whole bunch of different throwback artworks, and this is what Sengenjin, right? We have, okay, you can only use the first and second effects of this card's name each once per turn. If this card is in your hand, you can place it face up in your spell and trap zone as a continuous spell. Okay, interesting. So it's like, it works with like Flamberge Dragon. If this card is a continuous spell, you can pay 2,000 life and reveal 1 Millennium Cross in your hand. Special summon this card. Then you can add 1 Millennium monster or 1 Sengenjin from your deck to your hand. Number 3, cannot be destroyed by card effects. Okay, so you have to pair it with Millennium Cross. Not really sure what that is doing. Max, what are you doing? All right. We have to, is Millennium Cross a card yet, or is that like new in this set? And what are the other Millennium monsters? I don't know. So let's see if that comes up. But otherwise, like, if you can summon this, yeah, it depends like how good the Millennium monsters are, like, to be worth searching with this guy. So far, it's almost like pack filler. So let's see what's going on. Okay, Golem that guards the Millennium treasures. Oh, so these are all, is that guy a Millennium monster too? Yes. Okay, these are all Millennium monsters. All right, number okay, level 6 Earth Rock. You can only use the 1 and 2 effects of this card's name each once per turn. If this card is in your hand, you can place it face up in your spell and trap zone as a continuous spell. Max likes to eat plants. I don't know why. And I have a lot of plants, so he's got to cut it out. If this card is a continuous spell, you can pay 2,000 life and reveal 1 Millennium Cross in your hand. Special this card. Then you can add 1 Temple of the Stone Slabs from your deck to your hand. Holy moly. This is a lot of, like, new cards going on. Activation of your Millennium Cross cannot be negated. I feel like I need to If we could have started with Millennium Cross to see what the hell is going on, that would have been clutch. But there's just so many like cards going along with this theme. Like, this is got to be a huge theme because each monster has a different spell and trap that it references. Whatever. Shield of the Millennium Dynasty. Okay, cool. A new Millennium Shield. Retrain. That's nice. Level 5 Earth Rock. Or are all of these rocks? No, this one's a Beast Warrior. This one's a rock. This one's a rock. Okay. Only use the 1 and 2 effects of this card's name each once per turn. Number 1, if this card is in your hand, you can place it in your spell and trap zone as continuous. If it's continuous, you can pay 2,000 life and reveal 1 Millennium Cross in your hand. Special this card, then you can add 1 Millennium Cross from your deck to your hand. So, does this one also search Millennium Cross? No, this one searches Millennium Monster. This one searches Temple. This one searches Millennium Cross. So if I already have a Millennium Cross, I could search another Millennium Cross. That's wild. Okay. Millennium Moon Maiden. Level 4 Light Illusion. Ooh, Illusion. Nice. Okay, maybe there's a new Illusion synergy archetype thing. You can only use the 1 and 2 effects of this card's name once per turn. If this card is in your hand, you can place it in your spell trap zone as continuous spell. If your opponent activates a card or effect while this card is a continuous spell, you can special summon this card. And if you do, your opponent cannot target level 5 or higher illusion and spellcaster monsters with card effects this turn. We'll have to see if there's any good level 5 or higher illusion monsters. Like there's Nightmare Magician, and then there's some other weird ones, but those aren't played. If this card battles a monster, neither can be destroyed by that battle. Okay, standard illusion effect. Okay, so this will summon itself eventually because your opponent will activate something. All of these also place... I'm noticing they all place themselves in the spell trap zone as continuous spells. So it's like Infernity without cheating. It's almost like in Crystal Beast as well, almost. I don't know. This is wild. I'm failing to yet see the synergy or the idea here. But I think it all revolves around this Millennium Cross card, which we're going to have to see. Millennium Fiend Reflection. There's a card, what is this, like Fiend's Hand Mirror or whatever? I don't know what retrain this is. But anyway, you can only use 1 and 2 once per turn. If this is in your hand, place it as a continuous spell. If your opponent activates a card or effect while this is a spell, you can special summon this card. Then you gain life equal to half the attack of 1 monster on the field. You gotta see. What are you doing? Okay. If this card battles a monster, neither can be destroyed. Okay, this is another illusion. All right, that's cool. Level 4. This seems pretty bad unless there's some reason to gain life. This could also just be support for like the Arrow Mage deck, to be honest, because it's going to summon itself eventually, and you will gain life, so that's pretty good for Arrow Mage. I don't see any synergy with the other Millennium stuff just yet. Okay, finally, Millennium Cross, normal spell. Take 5 Forbidden 1 monsters from your hand, deck, or face-up field and reveal them. Then special summon the Phantom God Exodia Incarnate. That's the fusion one, right? Yes. Okay, so it is like Branded Fusion. From your extra deck, then shuffle all face-up monster cards you control into the deck except Exodia monster cards whose original level is 10 or higher, and Millennium monster cards. Okay. Also, you cannot summon monsters for the rest of the turn, but you can normal set. After activation, shuffle this card into the deck. Okay. All right. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, I had to think through this. Okay, so these guys all summon themselves if you have Millennium Cross. So you summon all of these guys, right? Then you activate Millennium Cross, summon this giant dude. And then you kind of like attack with all of them. Or something. Right? So this is like Branded Fusion for the big guy. It also allows you to summon out all of the other dudes. Right? And then what? Okay. Like, this is a lot going on for not a lot of value. But I'm trying to stay positive. These cards are wild. Also, like, on a side note, from a non-competitive note, these cards are super cool. Retrains of like OG, like Legend of Blue Eyes cards, you know, that era of the game, 2002. Retrains of all of those, plus more Millennium stuff, like Millennium items. That's super cool, but competitively. Okay, I just reread this card. Take 5 Forbidden 1 monsters from your hand deck and reveal them. So you can't ash this. It's just a reveal them. It doesn't send them to the grave. It doesn't banish them. It just, like, you have to be playing all of the Exodia pieces. That's interesting. I've never seen that kind of card before. Just reveal the materials from anywhere. That's wild. Okay, next card. Temple of the Stone Slabs. You can only use the one effect of this card's name each once per turn. I'm guessing both effects. During your main phase, you can place one monster from your hand face up in your spell and trap zone as a continuous spell. Then you can place one Millennium monster or one Sengenjin from your deck face up in your spell trap zone as a continuous spell. Okay. Oh, this is a field spell as well. Okay, so we can place like 2 of these guys. One from your hand, one from your deck, basically. Right? Number 2, if a face-up Millennium monster and or Sengenjin monster is destroyed by battle or a card effect, you can place it face up in your spell trap zone as a continuous spell. Alright, so it turns your Millennium stuff into Crystal Beast stuff, but like, that's only going to be valuable for these. Millennium Maiden and Millennium Fiend Reflection, because all of these cost 2,000 life to summon them out. And you obviously you can do it 4 times, right? So I guess that's why we're trying to gain attack here with this dude. But like, you're gonna run out of life quick, and then this guy only gains attack equal to your current life. So if you like summon 3 monsters, he's only at 2,000 attack, which is whatever, right? This is wild. So this one just Crystal Beasts all your dudes. Alright, what else do we have? Exodia Blaze, 1 level 10 or higher monster you control with Exodia in its card name, in its original name, gains these effects. Okay, before I like int is, yes, this has Exodia in the name. Okay. Max, what are you doing? Quit chewing my rug. What's wrong with you? Okay, you can pay half your life. You cannot activate other cards or their effects for the rest of the turn. Also destroy as many cards in the spell trap zone as possible. Then equip 2 Forbidden 1 monsters from your hand or deck to this card as equipped spells that give it 2,000 attack. Max, stop eating leaves. Okay, pay half your life. Okay, so you can equip 2 Exodia pieces to your big fusion guy to let it gain 4,000 attack, and then it does piercing damage. So this is just like a big OTK engine. Some of the big guy make it huge and just attack over something for game, right? Let me go back to the big guy. He searches this thing, right? No, during the end phase you can set one. Well, that's lousy. Like, if you could summon that guy, search this on summon, make it huge, and then attack for game, then I don't know. Okay. 1 more? 2 more. Alright. You can only use the 1 and 2 effects of this card's name each once per turn. Number 1, if you control a level 10 or higher Exodia monster, destroy all cards your opponent controls. Okay, that makes that fusion much better, because the fusion now searches this in the end phase, or sets it. Wait, search or set? First of all, Raging Hellfire Exodia Flame, okay. Does this thing search or set? You can set one directly from your deck. Okay, that's much better. Okay, so it sets a board clear. And it's all cards. It's not even just monsters. So that's nice. If this card is in your grave, except the turn it was sent there, you can banish it and activate one of these. Add one forbidden one. Wow. Add one forbidden one monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand. It searches an Exodia piece. Shuffle up to 5 forbidden one monsters from your graveyard and or banished zone into the deck. Wow, the Exodia deck got support. Like I know obviously that these are all like Exodia cards, but the actual like search all of the pieces version of Exodia got support. You could like Foolish Burial Goods this thing and then banish it to search an Exodia piece, or put it in some kind of mill strategy. No, but you don't want to mill the pieces either. This is wild. This is wild. Like, this is almost the best card out of the reveals, to be honest. Okay. One more card. Infinity Forbidden. Dark Magician, the Ebon Sorcerer. Level 7 Dark Spellcaster. 25, 21. Dark Magician stats, right? You can only use the first and third effects of this card's name once per turn. If Golden Sarcophagus of Light is on the field, you can special summon this card from the hand. This card's name becomes Dark Magician while in the monster zone. Okay. If this card is destroyed by card effect and a level 5 or higher monster is on the field, you can special summon this card. Then you can set one spell trap directly from your deck that mentions Dark Magician. Okay, so Dark Magician support. Oh my gosh, they're like... This is kind of cool. I mean, I don't think it's that good. I don't know what Golden Sarcophagus of Light is either. Is that a current card? Let me see. Golden. No, I don't think it's a current card. So I haven't read that card or found it. So I don't know what that does, but yeah, okay. This is kind of random Dark Magician stuff. But overall, like, the concept's cool. It doesn't seem very competitive, but maybe it is. But like, because you can't, like, let's say you go second and summon this big guy, you don't get the spell or trap card on summon, so it's kind of just like a giant body that you can't just imperm. But if you say, okay, summon this guy, enter battle, and then your opponent's like, hold up, effect Veiler. Well, now this guy has 0 attack. He's not setting the Exodia spell or trap in the end phase. Yeah, so this is all very suspicious. And maybe there's more cards, but like, I doubt it. Is there going to be more cards for this theme in this set? I don't think so. This is so many. This is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards already, which is wild. So I don't know. I don't know what we're getting. I don't know what we're going to see. But that's interesting. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I don't really know what to think. Like, I don't think it's good. I think it's really cool, though. So, yeah. Catch you guys later. Hope you guys have a good day.